We operate in a connected world, some say a digital age. But whatever our business, all organisations operate through a number of critically interacting components. For those tasked with improving organisation effectiveness, it can feel chaotic and often difficult to know where to start. If we are to improve the overall effectiveness of our organisations, we need a way to access those critical components and explore how they interact as a whole. At OECAM, we have developed a model as a doorway to access these different components or dimensions and begin to demystify organisation effectiveness. The team at OECAM, as we call it, draws on many years of experience working with all sorts of organisations, and our OE model is based on that in-depth understanding of how they work. It illustrates the key tangible and intangible components which work together to deliver more or less organisation effectiveness. These components interact with each other and with the outside world. Think of it as an ecosystem and imagine the buzz of continuous dynamic interaction. Our model shows what the main components are. Exploring the dynamic relationships and the outcomes is where the real gains can be made. We use this model with our clients, and you can use it too to help understand the effectiveness of your own organisation. Getting into it starts with some broad questions like, what does the organisation do? What does it aim to become? These questions lead us, with a bit of digging, into the tangible components of the OE model, strategy and operating model. When we continue to explore, we can bridge into the less tangible by asking, how do people know what to do and do it? So role design, performance management and reward. We delve into who holds it together, how do people feel about working here, what kinds of capability are needed here. From the information gathered, you build your understanding of the organisational components in action. To see how well they interact, you need to look for the inconsistencies between, say, espoused and actual behaviours, between role design and performance measures. For example, if my job description says sell cars, and I'm measured and rewarded for polishing them, what do you think I'll do? Oh, and don't forget to assess the impact of power and politics on all these components. Organisations are not islands, and they are affected by economic, social, legal, environmental and technological factors as external drivers and pressures, and these apply to the community of individuals as well as the business. So leaders need to constantly attend to the realities and judge which OE components are the best levers for staying ahead of the game. The sense of an ecosystem is connectedness, and effective organisations need connectedness to operate cohesively. The community of people that deliver on organisations' effectiveness include individual workers and teams, customers and suppliers, partners and stakeholders, and we need to understand the parts they play in this dynamic situation. It's all too easy to underestimate how people will respond to what they experience and to assume components will fall into line or don't matter. As social scientists, we know that the tangible and intangible components are made effective by the people within the system. So taking a people perspective on all these components and their interplay hugely informs decisions about what to affect and how. The OE model then enables us to improve organisation effectiveness. By understanding how the components connect to create the whole helps us spot the most useful levers to address when we need improvement or change. At OECAM, we know that the strongest tool is the organisational community, so include its members in developing the organisational components that matter most, and you'll improve organisation effectiveness.